Every year in early July, Adrenaline Games organizes a major event in France, the Paintball World Cup in Toulouse, with 130 teams representing 30 nations.
Fields like that are not available in America to play. It's completely different. It's a completely different scene. First class.
The international elite are all here for this 11th edition to compete in this 4-day event. A total of 600 matches are planned in what has become the event of the season. The first day is dedicated to walking the field, a sort of course inspection. The teams explore the 5 fields and their novel obstacles. Afterwards, a game strategy is established. The event attracts over 5,000 spectators each day. An important trade show is also organized in true French fashion, where paintball professionals gather and show off their latest inventions. Toulouse is the turning point of the season. There are 2 days of preliminary games before the teams can hope to qualify for the semis and the finals.
The tournament is probably the best tournament in the world. So the field, the organization, everything. Toulouse is beautiful.
In only a few years, paintball has really taken off, becoming a much more physical sport. The game is played in 110 countries, in the States, in Europe, and also on 5 continents, such as Africa, Oceania, and Asia.
We're trying all NPPL tournament and each year, and especially World Cup and October, and we really want that to come to Europe and dream come true. Great, it's great.
In the United States alone, we have surpassed snowboarding as the 4th largest alternative sport. You know, we have maybe 7.5, 8 million adherents playing paintball. So it has grown phenomenally. It's going to continue to grow.
Many nations who are just discovering the sport make the trip to Toulouse. For some, such as Slovenia, Bulgaria, Greece, and Israel, it's a first. A mixture of Mediterranean and Eastern nations stand out clearly as novices in the field, and they'll be lucky to survive the prelims unscathed. This time, at least.
A lot of people are going in for paintball. It's very popular now.
For the semis and finals, we gather the maximum number of marshals, to have 10 or 12 for both matches. The marshals use radar during the game to control the speed of the paintball. It's a high-risk job during the match. They must keep their eye on the markers, as the players are much faster and more skilled than before.
They look at us and they, oh, girls, we're going to play against girls, and they're really aggressive, and they're all gone. They hate to be taken out by a girl. And I got shot by a girl, oh no!
The sport is becoming more democratic and evolves daily. Women are to be reckoned with too. Before, they were simply part of a male team, whereas now they have their own teams. They are just as determined as the men, without losing the feminine touch.
It's our main goal, to kick ass and have a lot of fun.
After 2 days of harsh competition, only 40 of the original 300 teams have made it through to the semifinals, and 12 to the finals. 4 pro teams, 4 amateurs, and 4 novices. In the novice category, the French team Aliens win a single and superb match, and the final will be a close thing between the 3 others: the German All-Star Red, the Americans Zero Cool, and the French GPC teams. SC Ironman, wearing red, is surely the most titled team. In the pro category, they are amongst the 3 U.S. teams who qualify. The very attractive, or rather athletic, Russian Legions are the only European team to have reached the finals, and it's not by chance, as they have a very professional approach to the sport and train at least 4 times a week. In the novice category, the matches are also very close, and only a few points separate the teams. It's not unusual to see teams improvising and using a more liberal technique than the pros. In field number 1, the battle is going to be fierce, and a number of important actions will take place around the central cross. This cross is the ideal setting for daring moves, such as this very smooth match between All-Star Red and GPC. In the amateur category, the American team, Check It, surprises everyone by dominating the event completely. But the match between the Norwegian team, Malera, and the French Scalp leads to an amazing, even surreal final. In the final minutes, the teams circle each other, and the player from Scalp doesn't spot an ultimate opponent. Finally, the 2 players eliminate each other, and the match is declared a tie. In the pro section, everyone is waiting for the match between Bob Long's Ironmen, current title holders, and SC Ironmen, a team made up of breakaway players. Guided by Bob Long, the captain and namesake, with his know-how and intuition, the Ironmen make the most of every blind spot on the field and teach a serious lesson in strategy.
They played really good. Very good.
Thank you. Guy right here, mastermind right here. Show me the fucking. My boy Arnold showed me that plan that was gonna work. Sit there and wait for that guy. The guy came, just fucking smoked his ass. Worked to a T. It was perfect. One more game and we're fucking repeating it.
The 2 favorite teams will meet in the final: Bob Long's, who worked their way through the qualifying heats unbeaten, and the Russian Legions team. The battle is underway, and Bob methodically breaks the deadlock against the Russians, who are locked in on the defense and are incapable of maneuvering. Bob Long's Ironmen control the match and snag the flag with only 2 seconds to go.
Okay, swear Brad Pitt, that don't impress me much. So you got the looks, but haven't got the touch.
Which is amazing is that, again, Bob Long Ironman won the event, which, and they deserve. I don't think they lose no game. I think they won 18 games on the event. They were perfect. One of the reasons is they have a strategy and a coach which is perfect. They work together. It's a very, very good team. And we have seen incredible games. The level of the team have increased a lot. The players are more and more athletic. It's more and more aggressive. We really need now to change a little bit some rules to make it, again, more interesting. And we are really a true extreme sport.
The first lesson to be learned from these matches is that paintball has reached a new level. Each point has to be bitterly fought for. The players must be very mobile, and the winning cocktail is a mix of strategy and dynamics. Dynasty has the biggest group of young, talented players out of all the teams on the professional circuit, and Toulouse is the only tournament they haven't won.
Just shoot, to the corners and not allow people to take the tape bunkers, which are, in paintball, is usually very key.
It's a very important part of the game is walking the field. About 80% of the game is won before you start.
On the first day, the teams explore the fields. They walk the fields. Dynasty has no one person making the call for the team, and every game plan is a collective effort.
Here's the problem, dude. We don't want to get bottled up back here like we're going to try to do tonight. We can't move around, but you can't tuck in against the bunker because there's so many people in there. 1, 2, 3, family! 1, 2, 3.
Dynasty has a strong sense of teamwork. It's a Southern California-based team loaded with talent. They're a great combination of young and older, more experienced players. The team turned pro in 2001. That's right, and they've been world champions with a 10-man team, but not with 7.
I'm staying there then. You're gonna stay in? Yeah, I'm staying there. Angel, I want you to run really wide.
So I think we're gonna probably kill two guys off the break, and then we're gonna stick the other guys, and we're gonna turn this field on them and start shooting on the side. And it'll be game over.
In any case, these guys will compete at the highest level and bring excitement to the field, win or lose.
I farted.
For the most part, they typify what people want the next generation of paintball players to be: entertaining, charismatic, and intense. They play almost every weekend and have strong industry support.
Drop it in. Drop it. Can rise the end. Again. Yes, perfect. Keep doing the patient. Hi. How are you guys doing?
Holy morning. It's 5:53 in the morning. There's a bright light in my face. We're gonna go play paintball right now. Good morning.
One glass a day keeps the doctor away.
However early the wake-up call, the team will have to be on the ball, as they'll be competing in one of the first matches of the morning, and things are pretty tough for some.
This is too early for lights.
Excuse me, coming from heaven. Thanks.
They exchange a few moves with the natives. So far, so good. A few players have hidden talents as smooth talkers, but we're here to show off all their talents.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Now it's down to more serious things, and Dynasty is preparing for its head-to-head with the Scout French team.
I can wrap around because I don't take a lot of heat. I can wrap around and look down the middle, but I'm never gonna know the timing.
The game was pretty good. We haven't been wrong like this yet, and so now we're back on top, baby. Good game. That comes a good game, and they just beat the Russians. This is an excellent team.
They took some good spots, though. They put 2 down the snake, 1 on the taco, on the other tape, and we just ended up shooting them out, bunkered a couple guys out, and I went down the tape on the show side and shot some guys across the field and stuff, so worked out okay.
One match follows another. Chuck Hench, who's the real brain of the team, whispers some last-minute advice a few seconds before the match against the Swedish Ignition team. Everyone is confident.
Hey, Dynasty, we are fucking on right now. We are fucking on. I feel it. I feel it. Hey, number 1, goddammit. Let's go. Keep us stay on top.
In the field, Dynasty makes a few mistakes and fall into a trap that has fatal consequences for the rest of the tournament.
We just got shot out of the bunkers. That was basically it. I mean, we shot 2 guys, they shot 2 guys, and 3 of us stood up at the same time. We got bunkered. That was kind of shitty. And We lost the game. It wasn't like the ref's fault. It wasn't, you know, they just beat us. It was our own fault.
Yeah, we made some mistakes that game. I don't know. Got one more. It's going to come down to it with us in Aftershock, so I don't know, hopefully we'll win.
Does Dynasty have what it takes to be a dominant team for years to come? They have the talent, money, and opportunity. All they need now is to stay focused and be true to themselves. Toulouse is an excellent venue to present all the new paintball items. The 5 fields where the competitions are held surround the trade show. There is always something going on to attract the crowds. Over 15,000 spectators and 40 exhibitors were present over the 3 days at this unique event of the paintball world. One of the main developments concerning equipment is that it originates from a specialist source and may easily be distributed by hypermarkets. On the technological side, each year sees new progress, new clever inventions.
We started with oil-based paint and shop goggles and bolt-action guns. And it's come to the point now of worldwide competitions, an industry that's at least $4 billion.
As soon as the players arrive in Toulouse, they are greeted with French wine tasting, free fruit, and meals, all presented the French way, à la française. The village is laid out around a central strategic point, the gourmet restaurant. You can tell we're in France. The public stroll along the paths and linger among the exhibitors.
Ready?
The visit starts with some marvelous technologies.
Start going. At the end, at 0, it goes beep, 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 finish. Game over.
The press is widely represented. Toulouse is the ideal place to show off one's assets to rival companies.
Technology is getting into paintball to help the players know how well they're performing in terms of consumption of paint. This really helps, again, make the game better, safer.
This new and exclusive item, invented to collect paintballs between matches, can, above all, move freely around the obstacles. Each manufacturer shows off a new and often original item.
So with this pawn pilot, I can actually connect to the grip of this gun, if I can catch the cable down here. Like this. And I can use this little piece of equipment to control all the aspects of the gun.
The maintenance and improvement of equipment is becoming more of an art. Technicians who have proved their value are fiercely headhunted. It's often in the greasing and the adjusting, as the markers shoot so many paintballs that the grease quickly wears off.
Nobody cleans their guns, that's the biggest thing, by far.
With their avant-garde design, their results, and their variety, accessories represent a very real temptation. But at what price? For a set of good basic equipment to have fun, one can easily spend 300 euros. We're here in Toulouse for pleasure, but it's also the venue for the